Data, information, and knowledge. Let me please welcome Yaroslav Shkogin.
Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, and local guest, you probably heard the phrase, it's the best of time, it's the worst of time, it's the age of wisdom, it's the age of foolishness. For most of us, we can think about as a variation of quotes from Charles Dickens, yet in today's information technology world, this quote can be not more appropriate. The information right now is everywhere, and we want that information to be good. In fact, we have so much information, data, and knowledge around us that for some people it's become really difficult to distinguish what is good and what is irrelevant. Some people usually use interchangeably the terms of information, data, and knowledge, which create even more confusion. What does it mean? What the data means for this person? So therefore, it is crucial to actually understand what the meaning for data, for information, and for the knowledge is, because for one person, the data mean one thing, for other persons that can mean the information. So let's dive today in the information technology world and see the difference between the data, information, and the knowledge. We will start our journey with the data. What's the definition for the data? What's the meaning of the data? The word data is a plural form from Latin word datum, which means to give. Therefore, the word data means something given. Usually, data has a definition as quantitative or qualitative description of the object or variables. In most of the case, data come from the measurements. Basically, it can be the collection of the number, characters, or image, or any other physical quantities that can be converted to character. For example, if I will just show you this list of numbers, this is a representation of the data. So we just have the list of the number, but for you, this list of number doesn't mean anything, because you don't know from where this data comes. What does it mean? What kind of message I want to deliver to you? So the data without any context is meaningless. However, if I take this list of numbers and add the concept to this list of numbers, we will have purpose and we will have a meaning. Let's say that I will take this list of numbers and put in the concept of temperature. So we can see now that we transform our data to something else. Now our data has the meaning. So if we combine the data with the meaning, we actually have the information. So the definition for the information is the combination of data and the concept. The word information is derived from Latin word informare, which means make a form to mind, or to teach, or to inform. And information is derived from the form the data take during the arrangement and presentation in different ways. Researchers usually refer the information as the message which they try to deliver to the audience. And as a message, it usually have the sender and receiver, and the goal of this message, in our case the information, is to actually change the receiver way of thinking. So from my perspective, since I will try to send this message to you, I will try to change your way of thinking about the temperature. Even the data can be information can be infinite. However, there is only 5 possible ways how you can organize the information. And usually you can organize information by time, by location, by alphabet, by category and by hierarchy. Now we will learn a little bit about the information, about the data. We see a little bit relation between the information and the data. We want to see how the data information different from the knowledge. What is the definition for the word of knowledge? Unfortunately, at the present time, there is no agreed definition about the knowledge, because knowledge relates to the philosophical category, and when you have the philosophical people, they're still debating all the time what is right, what is wrong. However, people refer to definition of knowledge given by a Greek philosopher Plato, who said that the knowledge is justified through belief. For other people, they're saying the knowledge is actually the perception of agreement or disagreement between two ideas. We're still debating. However, for us, we won't take aside from this philosophical discussion and just will say that knowledge, from general perspective, is an appropriate collection of information in the way that it becomes useful. So the simple way to think about the knowledge, it can be the multiplication table which you learn in the graduate elementary school, and you have that knowledge for the rest of your life. So we already defined what is the data, what is information, and what is knowledge is, and we actually can make a trend between the data, information, and knowledge. Usually, such trend described as a pyramid, at the bottom of which we have the data, which is a basic block of meaning. Then, if we add to that basic block of meaning the concept, we transform the data into the information. And then when we collect all that appropriate information, we generate the knowledge. Another way, or give you another analogy to think about the pyramid, you can think about the mountain of Everest. So our data in that case will be the height of the Everest mountain. The geological structure of the Everest mountain will be our information, because it has had the meaning for this number of geological structure. And our knowledge will be the best path how to get to the top of that Everest mountain. So now we'll learn what is the height of that Everest, what is the geological structure, and what is the best path for us to get to the top. Mr. Toski.